Hi, welcome to the first of the videos on the newbie trader regarding XG. This first video is going to be about knowing the markets, and in particular how each league differs from the other one. I'm going to concentrate on the 4 or 5 main leagues in Europe for this video, and I'm hoping it's going to give you some insight into what I've recently just learned. So I'm going to take the English Premier League, going over the course of the last 9 years. I want to pay a bit more attention to the latter years because football changes so much, and I want to look at goals per game. So on the key here you've got matches, so the blue bars represent the number of matches in the league, and that's taken from the right hand side axis here. So for instance, in July 2020 they played 66 matches and averaged to a 2.94 goals per game, and the XG was 2.85. So let's just pay a bit more attention to end of 2022, beginning of 2023. So this is April, May, June, August. Right, let's go from maybe September, October time when the league started. So in September there was 18 matches and there was roughly around about 3 goals a game. XG was 2.62. Again in October around about 2.88, 2.63 goals. The goals started coming down a little bit. There was just over 2.5 goals a game from 59 matches. But you can see why the more matches getting played, so the average probably did even out a bit. Then it comes November, there was only 20 matches played, an average 3.3 goals a game. And in December, only 18 matches played, again 2.94 goals a game. In January, 35 matches played, so the league was back up and running, and they hit 2.26 goals a game. So on average now it's just dropped to 2, and the XG is 2.68 goals per game. So you can see the World Cup that happened in December has had an effect on players, and since the turn of the year the goals have dropped in the Premier League, going from roughly 3 goals a game to now 2 goals a game. Will that pick up this year? I'm not sure. We'll have a look at February. So far it's been 1 match, no goals. That was the Chelsea game I think tonight, so or maybe I can't remember when the game was, but yeah, so far 1 match, no goals. XG was 1.91. Let's switch our attention to the other big scoring league, which is the Bundesliga. You can see the Bundesliga is actually performing really well at the moment. The Bundesliga has always been a league for goals. If we take our way back to September again, so roughly 28 matches played, 2.46 goals, just over 2 goals a game. Then they went to 3 goals a game in October after 44 matches. Again 3 goals a game in November, 27 matches played, and December and January 3. They have a winter break, don't they? So 27 matches played, and they're still hitting nearly 3 to 4 goals a game. So if you were looking for goals, go to the Bundesliga. That league is full of goals. And doesn't seem to be affected by the World Cup. They must have had a bit more of a break than the Premier League did. So let's go to the opposite end of the table, and we know that La Liga is a league that tends, I think, struggles for goals. But let's go to September. 31 matches played, 3 goals a game, which wasn't bad. Again, you're looking at October, 59 matches played. It's just dropped a little bit, so it's gone to 2.5 goals a game. And then in in November, there's 20 matches played. The goals per game was 2.2, just over 2 goals a game. December, 10 matches played. The goals are starting to drop off a bit. Okay, there's not as many matches played, but there's still only 2 goals to go. And then in January, 30 matches played, but you're looking at 1.8, so just over 1 goal a game. And so far in February there's been 3 matches played, and it looks like they're getting back to some kind of form with 3 goals a game. So you can see, looking at the goals per game, how the trades get affected depending on what's happening about the World Cup this year, which is a bit of a phenomenon with it being in the middle of the season. How it's affected different players, how it affects different teams. So just bear in mind, this site is actually called understat.com. It's a great site if you want to look at XG, and I well recommend taking a look at it. It's no good for trading live, because it doesn't offer live XG, but what it does offer you is the how many like goals per game on average per league, and etc, etc. So you can actually keep an eye on that, and also gives very good data on players, teams, etc, if you wish to know that. So know the leagues, know what you're trading with. It's no good going over 2.5 goals if the average in the league isn't that. One other thing I do want to show you, let's go to the Premier League. If you click up here, I got the little ads. This is free, so they do fire the ads at you. If you come down, you got the league table, and then it gives you how many expected points they should have got, how many points they did get, what's the XG of the team, and what's the XGA. So how many assists did they make? They should have been led to goals. They should have 16. They got 16, but the goals they got 45. They should have only had 40. So it means that Arsenal are outperforming themselves in the goal scoring charts. And the points is another one. They've got 50 points, but actually they should have only had 41. So what does that tell you regarding Arsenal? Are they lucky, or is it the fact that they're scoring from unbelievable angles? So yeah, take a look at that. It's available, for, as I said, for the Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, and the Liga. What's this? I don't know what RPL is. Oh, it's the Russian Premier League. I won't bother with that one. So yeah, it's you got the XG for all them. So take a look at the site and let us know what you think. And thank you very much.